Welcome back, Brandon Girtz, to MMAOddsBreaker. Getting ready to fight Derek Campos coming up here on Bellator. Big card coming up, Bellator 146. It's headlined by Kato and Manhoff, if I remember correctly. Um,
Yep.
your training partner, right? Jordan Parsons is going to be on that fight, on that card as well, fighting Bubba Jenkins.
Yeah. Well, we were training partners. Yeah, that's my boy. We still stay in good contact.
Okay. I asked you before we started recording that if you get hyped up for being on big cards like this, there's a lot of big names on it, and you're like, no, I get hyped up anyway. So, what gets you motivated every morning to go through these long training camps?
My goals, man. And to do it for my family. That's what I've always done this for. I've always had huge goals. To do good for my family, man.
So your main motivation is your family. Does that mean that the main motivation really is money at the end of the day, or are you really looking for titles and awards and accolades?
Yeah, money is important. Makes the world go around. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Um, accolades like freaking plaques and stuff. It's just an item to me. I've never been a big. I want that shiny belt. I want that to make my family and friends happy. But that stuff's not really that important to me.
So what? How many times a year at your current rate of pay that the Bellator is giving you would you have to fight to be comfortable and only have to worry about fighting? Like what would be that number? Is it 4 times a year you'd have to fight? Is it 3 times a year? 10 times a year?
Uh,
Like what is that number?
well, obviously it's getting better.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know, Before to be comfortable, it would have had to be like 10 times a year. But
yeah,
it's getting better now. 3 to 4 times a year is a good comfortable. I'll use the word comfortable. We ain't balling, but we
yeah.
comfortable.
So say you have to fight 4 times a year to be comfortable. How many times a year will your body allow you to fight? Because that's right in the neighborhood of being almost too many if they're high level, high quality. Even if you win them by submissions and by knockouts, it still takes a toll on your body. So how many can your body handle a year?
Yeah, absolutely, man. The training camps definitely get tougher. That's for sure, and they get longer. I think four is a good count right there. I'm actually after I put compost away, I'm looking forward to a nice little break. I think my body's telling me I need a little bit of one right now. I've been going hard for a little bit over a year straight. Since my ACL surgery, I've been 2 a day in it for a year straight. And it's actually kicking back at me a little bit, telling me I need a little break.
How is the ACL? Like, is it? I mean, obviously it's fully healed. You're not having any problems. It doesn't show you have no motion problems. You don't have any issues of standing and be able to maneuver with it. But we only see what we see on TV. We don't see you in training camp every day. We don't see you having to put the 3 packs of ice on every time you get done training. Like, how is the knee right now? How is that ACL surgery?
It's good. It's definitely good, but it's like any injury you get. Now you got a little bit, then you got to take care of a little bit better.
Mm.
I do a little bit of extra stretching to get it warmed up now. Stuff like that. It's just that little extra care now. It's that add on. You get an injury, you just got to look at it. It's a little different now.
You're 30 years old, right? Right now.
Yep.
You see yourself doing this for 10 more years or 5 more years?
Five's my year is what I've been looking at. I can't say what's going to happen exactly. We don't know how this world always plays out, but five's my goal.
Every time we talk, you've been pretty goal oriented. Like you kind of have a plan for how the fight's going to go, obviously, but then you also have a plan of where you see yourself kind of in a year, where you see yourself in 2 years. Uh, you say 5 years, you'll be done. You want to be done fighting, but it could be 7 years depending on championships and there's all other factors that come into it. But why five? Why are you saying 35? That's kind of your concept of when you want to be done with the fight game.
I just think that'll be a good time with my body, my mentally and my body. I mean, we put too many years. This is a rough thing on our body. We all know this, and I don't want to be that guy that gone too far. And he can't be playing with his kids or doing stuff like that because I beat my body up too much. I feel like I went to college. I'm a smart man. I don't have to fight.
Mm.
So I feel like by that time I'll be able to have done what I wanted to do and be able to set up what I want to do next.
Do you have a plan of what you want to do next, or is it still being formulated?
I got a rough draft. I won't say, like I said, I mean, I let my life flow, and I definitely know it will be something in fitness because that's my passion.
Right.
I'm not going to, I know exactly where it's going to go. I don't close any doors off. My plan is I get to the highest level I can here, get my belts, get high, and then hopefully it'll open some other doors into, owning a gym, something in that level. I don't know exactly. I'm not going to close doors,
Right.
but I'm sure something's going to open through the years.
Let's talk about Derek Campos. He's obviously your next opponent coming up at you. 146, like I said earlier, it's a big card. One of your former teammates is actually on the card with you. Talk to us about Derek. What do you see when you watch tape?
Derek's got heavy hands. I think that's his main thing. What sucks for him, I also see him using some of his wrestling sometimes, which he won't be able to use against me.
Hmm?
But other than that, I just, he's got some heavy hands and he's a tough guy.
Besides his stand up and his heavy hands, what's his next most dangerous weapon?
Like I said, I've seen him. He's got a good double leg that he's used on other people. Once he wants to switch directions, he can. But that's definitely not going to be anything good for him in this fight.
Do you pay attention to fighters' awareness of, like they call it fighter acuity, but, really like his ring sense and developing, his mindset through fights? Like sometimes he makes good choices later on in the fight, like he's learned the pattern of his opponent. And then sometimes he makes absolutely horrible decisions and really hasn't learned the pattern of his opponents. And sometimes it's worked out for him. And, 5 times it didn't work out for him. Like he couldn't figure out what was going on and got completely demolished. Does that go into your factoring at all when you're looking at tape on your opponents?
I wouldn't say exactly because, like I said, I think all fights are different. I don't know exactly what Derek I'm going to get in there. Like you said, sometimes he comes out and he's ready for it. Sometimes he's not. I don't know what Derek I'm going to get. I'm more game plan for myself. I'm the one. I work on myself. I work on my mental edge coming in there and do everything I can. Like I said, I don't know what Derek we're going to get. So it's
Right.
hard to game.
All right, last question before I let you out of here, Brandon. Thanks for coming on here. I appreciate it. What is the toughest day for you during train camp during the week? Is it that Saturday half day, or is it that is that Monday morning the toughest day for you? Like what is the toughest day for you during train camp during the week?
I'm gonna have to go with Friday today.
Okay, today. Why
Because
Friday?
it's the fifth day. It's the fifth. I go Monday through a Saturday, and Sunday's always been my day off my whole life. And usually Saturday, like you said, is a half day. You go hard in the morning, and then you get the rest of the day off. But by the time Friday comes around, it's the whole body's sore. If you've been doing it right now, my whole body is sore. I'm just sitting here wishing for that Sunday to be here right now.
All right, fair enough. I like it. Brandon, thanks again for coming on here. Good luck against Derek Campos. This will be a barn burner, ladies and gentlemen. You have to watch it coming up on Spike TV. Bellator 146, November 20th. Thanks, man. We'll talk again soon.
Thank you, brother. Have a good one, man.